Yo, look behind me, man. Look at that nice green behind me. Nothing but farm. This is another country, but it really feels like I'm in a rural location, man. You got pigs, goats, all that type of stuff over here, man. It's really peaceful and quiet. This is not the city part of the Philippines, so I'm in the more peaceful section. I went to the city. It reminded me of Queens a little bit, but not as built on. But it didn't have that much skyscrapers and nothing like that, like how we got in the U.S. So you can see, look at that background. It's actually nice out here, man. Very peaceful. But nevertheless, Prince Sports here. Let me get to talking to you about Giannis Antetokounmpo. According to an NBA insider, this is a joke. According to an NBA insider, he says Giannis could join the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, if Giannis joins the Los Angeles Lakers with AD and LeBron definitely would get at least 2 more championships, but there's always consequences. He will get penalized for that, because you be winning a championship with 2 top 5 players in the game. One is a back-to-back MVP and the Defensive Player of the Year. So this is what I'm talking about in terms of stacking the deck. That's quite a red alert on LeBron James's career. It's still, even if he get to 6 with Giannis and AD, it won't be as impressive as Michael Jordan having 6-0 with one player that averaged 16 points a game. He won 6 championships with Scottie Pippen, 5 of them, one of them in 1991, Scottie Pippen wasn't even an all-star. So it's more impressive winning 6 championships, 5 of them, right? Being the alpha, not 5, 6 of them being the alpha, the number 1 option, So on top of just going to the finals and losing 6 times, but winning 6 times, at the end of the day, you still lost 6 times. So that comes onto your record too. It's not like the be all, say all, but you just tell me which one sounds more impressive to you. If you win the same amount of championships as Jordan, but Jordan got 0 losses in the finals, and Jordan did it with less talent compared to the talent that you have. Okay? Even Scottie Pippen in his prime wasn't a top 5 player. There was guys like Karl Malone, you had Hakeem Olajuwon, you had a lot of other guys that were considered better basketball players than Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen didn't emerge until All-Star until 1992. Jordan was an All-Star before Scottie Pippen. He was a top dog before Scottie Pippen. Man, look at that background. So this will hurt LeBron's legacy if he wins multiple championships with all this top talent, because at the end of the day, I believe him and Bill Russell played with the most talent in NBA history. Forget the era. It is what it is. How did you dominate your era and how did you win? Regardless of the fact if, this era they didn't shoot the 3 ball as much, blah, blah, blah. It don't matter. At the end of the day, one guy won with a less impressive roster than you did. And here's another feat that LeBron didn't get playing, and probably should have already, or close to it. Jordan, in one season, in his 30s, won MVP, first team all defense, all right, won 70-plus games, all-star MVP, all in the same season, I might add. Finals MVP, all in the same season, I might add. And that was the 1996 season, historic season, all right? And he did that with Scottie Pippen and Dennis Rodman. Now, keep in mind, those guys, neither one of them were top 5 players in the league. Dennis Rodman was on the verge of being out the league because he couldn't sustain a team. A lot of teams didn't want to take chances playing with Dennis Rodman because he was considered a cancer. San Antonio Spurs couldn't wait to get rid of Dennis Rodman. But Dennis Rodman is not an offensive threat like that. Nor was he an all-star in 1996 like that. He was a good rebounder and good defender. Now, you could have talent around you, but that still doesn't measure to the talent that LeBron had. But anyway, Prince Sports out. Peace. I really can't believe these reports, man, before I even leave. Giannis ain't coming to the Lakers, but if he did, you already know what's up. Peace.